Well, as promised, we've got two axles here, front and rear, military axles. This is out of a Wolf 110, and I'm supposed to be fitting an air locker to it. I've been sent a set of bearings and things like this, but I've never done one before. But anyway, I've had this just outside and covered up because I haven't got enough room in my shop. But I was just looking at it. I was going to take these off. Now it looks like very nice and shiny. I was going to take the diff off here, but this is what's called glass shield paint. It looks like it's really good stuff. They use it on trucks, but you can see it's filled all the threads in. I'm going to have a hell of a job trying to get them off, because I'd like to take the diff off here and leave the casing here, and then when it's ready to build up, put it on my bench. But hell, that's bells. How am I going to do that? Well, I can't get my I've got a die nut in a socket, and I just can't get it to start. There's not enough space, and there's paint all over the end of the thread, so I've got nothing to lose now. I had a little go with my impact. I think what I might have to do is keep running them backwards and forwards with some oil on them, because there's so much paint on those nuts I can't get the bloody socket off, and I've got all them to do. Oh, good job I'm getting paid by the hour, not by the job. What a carry on, look at that. Oh. Yeah, it's coming off, but let's get the oil can out. I got the differential out. What a mess. The bolts were a bugger to get, and the nuts, they were a bugger to get out. It's very small, isn't it, for a great big tough truck? I don't know how they got away with it, but they did. This is a 4-pin differential, and we're going to change it. We're going to put this air locker into it. I don't know, some people have got a lot of confidence in these things. But before we take it to bits, what I'd like to do is we're going to have a look at it and see what the original shimming's like, because the shims just go in the nose. Now, if we're fitting original bearings, like Timken bearings back in, we should be able to use the original shims in here. And of course we're going to use this crown wheel and pinion, but the crown wheel is very easy to set up by adjusting these wheels here. So what we're going to do is have a look at this before we strip it down, see what the contact pattern is, and see if we can match it up again. But first, I don't want to drop that thing. Man, it was heavy. ARB. Now it got a bit dirty because of rust proofing, but that doesn't really matter all that much. And getting the diff out, this was invaluable, because you could, the sealer that they'd used was really tough stuff. That's better. Oh, they've already got the bearings on. Heck. They're it. That's it. Now what does it say on here? 11194. And again, they've already got the bearings on, so that saved me a job. Let's have a look at it. Now I think they're supposed to be a fitting kit for this. I've never done one of these before, so we're both in this together. Tin. We'll clean all this up when we come. But how is this supposed to work? Oh, I see. There's a ring here that's supposed to be fixed, isn't it? And then with air pressure it'll lock the diff up. Where's the instructions? Oh, yeah, well, this is going to be a fun job, isn't it? Where's the pipe fitting? Let's see if we can get all the rest. Well, here's some more bits and pieces. That's a spacer washer for the pinion. Cortico oil seals. T-shim diff. And what that was, some 90. Oh, they've got some new nuts. I might as well chop the old bloody things off then. What's in here? There's a new flange. With a seal and a washer and a bolt. That's got a nut on. So that one, that kit must be for the front, I would have guessed. So let's put that into there. Nut, bolt. Alright, so that one must be for here then. Oh, I don't know, I'm all confused. The two the same if you ask me. But I'm a bit perturbed as where's the fittings for this. How does it supposed to go together? I don't know. Alright, let me get this differential. Let's get this differential put in my mounting stand, and we'll yellow up the teeth first and see what the contact pattern is. Yeah, they're like I said, they're very simple. This was a kind of a strong diff anyway, and look how clean it is. It's done nothing, has it? I don't know. Air lockers, eh? I'm quite surprised they didn't put an AATB in it, but there you go. Right, let's get set up. And we have a faller at the first fence. This is my mounting bracket for a rover axle, but this is a P38 axle, and of course naturally the holes don't line up. I can't get it to go on. So looks like I'm going to have to make something special for that, around that profile. Because I don't do these P38s, you know, this is the first one I've seen. Oh no, we had the other one off the Puma that snapped all the bolts off, didn't it? Aha! I found the kit. It's in the bottom of the box. It just looks like a piece of cardboard when it's like this. So, let's have a look in the box, Angelos. Ah, there's the instructions. That's what we want. New bolts. Pneumatic solenoid valve, switches, pipe fittings. Switch is broken already. Yeah, there's a lot of things in here that I'm not really familiar with, but we're going to keep that in there. Keep that together. I was concerned about that because I just went to have a look at the other one. This is the rover axle one. Yeah, different again, look, lot simpler. I think. What's these bolts for? We'll mark them up.